Hey everyone, it's Karynjean and welcome back to the channel. This first bit is going to be voiceover because there was a big issue. What we're going to do though is make journaling cards, and as you can see, I think that made it into the last video, the piece that I just showed you. Tissue paper on top of a piece of wallpaper which was adhered down to a piece of cardstock. But this is the idea I thought I had. I pulled out a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock that I would not necessarily use, and I have this roll of contact paper that I got at Dollar Tree. And I like it because of the black and white. It's almost like a toile, but it's not quite. And I figured, well, maybe I can put it down and use that as a base for journaling cards. The issue with this is, as you can see how the contact paper is kind of bumpy right there, that's the major issue. Also, contact paper is very much like washi tape, where it is not a strong adhesion. You could just peel it straight up. If anybody has ever used contact paper in the past, you know that to be true. So what I tried to do is, first I had an issue in getting the contact paper down on the cardstock, but then the major issue was with those bubbles, and it just did not lay flat. And then I tried to glue it down and it just turned into a big fat mess, which I will show you now, and eventually I wound up throwing it away. So here's almost the end product of this. I was having trouble with the glue. I was using tacky glue. It wasn't coming out. As you can see from the contact paper on the left-hand side, it was creased and bubbled. And the glue that I used just made the paper really wet. So that's the end of this debacle. On to the next. Okay, well, long pause, I know. I'm back. I have some water. And I did iron this, although now look how it's curling. So I need to plop this down under some weight somewhere. I'll just plop it over here for now. Still have my gouache pens there, or gouache, whatever, watercolors, whatever. Okay, this is a thin piece. It's from the Stampin' Up. We are doing, right, journaling cards. I attempted to glue down it's wet though. It got very wet because I put a lot of tacky glue on there. I'm not quite sure if that's going to work, the contact paper, but I do have a little piece here that we can cut out and use to decorate. Okay, so this, I figured the gray we could use as the back of the cards. This is such a pretty green. I don't know. Hold on. I have another piece pulled out over here. I would cover this side. I'm not quite sure. Well, we could use that as the back. I don't think it's so pretty. So pretty. Not quite sure. So we're going to cover this side with our scrapbook adhesives, right? This is 12 by 12. We could always throw down 2 lines of scrapbook.com 6-inch wide double-sided adhesive tape. That stuff is heavy and very strong. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, there. Detroit 14, Buffalo 19. Oop. 4th and 10. Who has the ball? I don't know whose ball it is. 2 minutes left in the third. Okay, so, and this is what I was attempting to do with the contact paper, and it just was not cooperating, right? Just laying this down all nice and flat and even with no bubbles. Look how lovely that's going down. Voila. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, my glasses needs to be cleaned. what are we gonna put? Should we do the same thing and use that same tissue paper? What are we gonna cover the top of it with? We could do book page. I think I'm gonna get out the heavier tissue paper. Get out, oh, look at that one. And that one's the perfect size, right? More or less, we could trim it down a little bit. That's fine. Yes. Okay. Let's cut this down. Put it over here in my cart. Okay. Now. And then we can collage on top of this. Okay. Let's hope so. Let's pull this corner back a little bit. Get it exposed. And I'm going to try to line up the bottom of the paper with the bottom of the tissue paper with the bottom of the I think it's going to go off a little bit. See if we can try to keep it tried to line it up, but it's going off on a little bit of an angle. Ay, ay, ay. Which I guess is okay. Let's make sure. Oops. Yeah, see it. It's not quite 12 inches. But I like how the color's coming through, right? That's such a dark color. There's really not much we'd be able to do with that. Okay, here we go. Okay. And now. Scrunch that up so that I can get it to lay flat. Don't know why this is sticking. Just want to kill the stick here so that I can, well, that doesn't seem to be a problem. Oh, there she goes. And she's off to the races. Problem is my mat is all sticky. All right, let's make life easy on me. Let's pull out the paper trimmer, shall we? And there. That way. And this one is not quite there. That way. And that way. Just want to make sure. Let's see, do I need to cut that in a little bit more? Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. Oof. All right, I'll be back. I need to, something's all sticky here. All right, doggo is driving me crazy, so let's see how long we last here. Okay, so we have that. Then what happened to, I'm just trying to find my scraps. Here we go. I have some scrap pieces here from the placemats, right? So Here we have Paris. Paris. And these we're just going to, now I have to spin my thing again. I don't think glue stick might stick to this, but this is kind of a waxy surface. So, Paris. Oh my goodness. So, how's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. Managing, right? It's what we do, we manage. I'm going to just kind of go wide here, and then try to straighten it up a little bit. Now, of course, I could always, because I have the Eiffel Tower stamp, right? But this is fine. This is, just tearing is easier, and then this way nothing goes to waste, or not as much goes to waste. Let me refrain. Not as much goes to waste. Let's see if we can. The problem with the dog, I think, is that my brother is outside doing some yard work and stuff. Our house, we don't have any trees in our yard. Our neighbors across the street have trees, and our next door neighbor has a tree, and all their leaves wind up in our yard and a wind tunnel in front of my garage. And yeah, that's what happens with them. So he's out there doing all the leaves and stuff. This one I'm actually going to cut out. Didn't really. There. Right along that black line. Yeah, so the dog, she sees him outside because he's out front. And she's whining. And then she starts barking, which means I have to go downstairs to let her out. Oh, look at me making a mess. And because I'm not staying out there with her, she immediately comes right back inside. That was messy. So, yeah. I'm not going to worry about that too much, though, because we'll just cover it up with something else, right? This is just, we're doing collaging. Collaging is a lot of fun, truth be told, right? It is. And some of these, like, look at this, the crown is, I'm not quite sure what the crown has to do with Paris. Of course, there was, like royalty there. I like the way this number is. Look at this here. The way there's, I don't know, little French words here. So, whoops. I don't know. The little bits will save for, I don't know. And of course, I have a few more pieces of paper like this from, whoops, there, from the other scraps. There's something sticking here. There. Okay. Let's pull out this other one that we did. I'm going to put this one aside for the moment. I'm measuring this one. This one is 10 1/4. So we're going to do like 3 1/3 by 8 1/4, so that's 4 1/8. Okay. Ooh, let's try the other one, see, because the other one's bigger. Oh gosh. 4 1/8, about there. No, that's the score one. I don't want that. I want this one. Okay. We're going to do 3 1/3-ish. Dagnabbit. This one I think we'll have to use the mini rotary for, because this blade, I'm not quite sure it's meant for this kind of stuff. Truth be told, I think it might be a little bit too thick. And these cards are... Oh, the dog is whining. She really is driving me bonkers. I think I want to trim this up a little bit. Whew. See. Okay, so here we have these, and what I was going to do on 3 of these, on 3 of them, is we're going to put one of these. Okay. But what else can we do with them, right? Right. This needs to be trimmed down a little bit. Take it to rotary here. See if I want to trim down any others. Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness. So, is anybody watching anything good? I think I already told you about the thing on Prime, the English with Emily Blunt and Chasky Spencer. Fabulous, fabulous. Friend of mine, because we're both, you know, into all the British stuff, recommended Line of Duty, which is kind of like an internal, it's British and it's kind of like an internal affairs thing. I watched the first episode, not the first episode, the first season a while ago, and then I just guess I got busy or something, but I started watching it again. It really is very good. As only British TV can be, you know, it's very definitely British TV. I guess that's good. All right, we have these. I might be thinking I like them. They might be a little bit too big. I don't know. I'm gonna smack my dog. Maybe not. I don't know. Her whining though. Put that there for the color. Where's the other one? Was it this one? No, I think it was this one. Maybe I can just cut them down a little bit. I don't want them to be completely... Yeah, we could do them off a little bit. And maybe we could put some of these down. Let's see about the smaller ones. I'm going to ignore her as long as I possibly can. She's barking at my brother. Or that my brother's outside. Let's see if she comes up here and starts barking at me. Realizing that I'm not jumping to her command. She usually stands at the bottom of the stairs and looks up and barks. All right, I'm just going to start gluing stuff down. Now, do I want to put... No. Like a photograph. Photographs are kind of big. All right, I'm just going to start gluing stuff down. And let's see how far we get. Right. So, all right, here we go. Journaling cards. Okay. There. I do not want to get glue on my glass mat as I just finished cleaning it. Okay. And this one, I think I was doing more like that. Ooh. Okay. Ah, this dog. And then maybe the bit we cut away we can use elsewhere. So right. There. Still ignoring her. Okay. There we have that one. Oof. Got some bits and bobs. And that one, and this one. There. And of course, that was not my glue scissors that I used, but my good scissors, so. Okay, so. Make sure it's all glued down. Looks like that one needs a little something, something. All the edges here. So that it doesn't pull away or fall apart or anything. And this one. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. Now, they're not all quite the same size, which is fine. I think I want to chomp corners. So let me do that now. All right, so there's that. Whoops. This here guy is pulling up. Just get out my... Hello. Glue stick. I think I put him down with that acrylic medium. That's what I put those down with. So, okay. So, we got the bases started there. We have this. Now, these are much thicker than this. One moment, please. These are, so this is a 12 by 12. So I would like to do it 4 by 6. So we can cut this in half. Now this should be okay for this. 6 inches. Do 6 inches here. This should be okay on this one. Okay, 6. Did I do 6 in the wrong way? I did 6 in the wrong way. I wanted to do 6 this way. Snapdragon. All right, we could do 3. Let's chop it down to 3. No worries. No worries. And we can do, these are actually a little bit too flimsy, quite honestly, because this paper, this Stampin' Up! Paper is a bit flimsy. So we're gonna actually have to back them onto something else. I mean, seriously, folks. We're gonna have to back it onto something else. I guess it's good paper to do envelopes and stuff with. And perhaps that's something we can do. Perhaps that's something we can do. Because look, it's going through both of them very easily without a blip on the radar. We could actually make that a pocket. All right, hold on. And it's the because of the color behind it, it's coming out as kind of like a purpley color. Excuse me. Not quite recovered. Let's fold this in just a hair and fold it in this way, just a hair. Oh, right. Gusset the sides. We don't necessarily need to gusset the bottom. There. And I don't know. Let's see what happens if we put the purple on it. This might be a good way to pull the purple throughout the book a little bit. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. And then we can just do some stuff. Now, we can gusset the bottom if we want. Lord knows we have stuff here we could gusset the bottom with. This is just thin paper. I'm not so sure we want to gusset it with just regular old thin paper. Might not be... Well, let's go ahead and gusset the bottom with regular old thin paper. Okay. And let's fold this in half. Kind of, sort of, more or less, right? Right. Trim these in just a hair. Okay. Let's see about this. Let's also just cut these in. Just a hair. And we're going to use our glitter glue here, but we're also going to, let me move the book aside for a second, reinforce it with some micropore so that, there. So that it stays and nothing gets caught. You could also reinforce it with washi tape if you want. Although then I suggest that if you're going to do that, to use glue on the washi tape. Because washi tape might just pull away. You know, if something keeps on hitting against it. The edge there. 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 Now, I'll just nip those corners in a little bit. Not that they really need it, but I'm nipping. Okay. Oof. Now, should we put it in here on the inside front cover? Why not? We could do this, and then we could do like a side pocket or something up here. And then we can decorate them, right? Like collage on them. And of course I micropored the wrong side of that. So I'm going to glue that down there. Get out the micropore again. Here. There. And get that off my hand, please. Thank you very much. And then add glue here again on the sides. Actually, I don't think oh, I did. I have glue on this side, but not on that side. Fold it up. there. It's not sticking here. Oh, gracious goodness. Get it in there, get it in there, get it in there, get it in there, get it in there. I don't know why it's not sticking. Maybe I need to use the Fabrifix on it. All right, we're just going to give that a moment to see if that catches or not. And the answer is not. Okay. I'm throwing down some Fabrifix. Let's see what happens there. It could be because this is waxy. I don't know. Caught on that side, though. All right, maybe it's just because it's at a bad spot with the bend or something. Okay, so we did that. Now, because there are a few of these that are not... don't have anything on them yet. So, see, something like here, we could put it on there. Oh, the damn dog. I don't think I'm going to. Here we go. Let's go on the other side. Needs to be trimmed down just a hair more. And let's notch it. I just heard my brother. It sounds like he's coming in. So, I heard the garage open. So, hopefully the dog will stop her shenanigans. Okay. And of course, I didn't distress any of that. Oh well. Okay. And let's just, I know we said we were doing journaling cards, but let's just see what else. We have these here. Might as well throw down some pockets first. Because of the colors on this, that's why I'm thinking, you know, it pulls that color out. All right, here we go. And of course, this is deeper than, like I said, I normally just do a 2.5-inch pocket, and these are 3-inch pockets, and that's okay. All right, let's try to remember to... I don't think you can see it on camera, but it is coming across a little bit in spots. And the neighbors' dogs are out. We have catty corner backyard neighbors, and they have, well, now 3 dogs, 2 dogs and a puppy. And they just congregate at the corner of the fences, and all the barking ensues. Oh, those dogs might have just gotten called in, though. Okay. All right, so there's that. And now, here we go. Here we go. Do we have anything else? Nope. Because these have a little bits and bobs on them. This one we can cut down. All right, I'm cutting down this one. That's not quite straight. Okay. Okie dokie. We're making headway. We are making headway. What do we got? Wow, it's a close game. Buffalo 25 to Detroit 22. 2.5 minutes in the fourth quarter. Wow. Who has the ball, I wonder? Looks like it might be Detroit. Yeah, looks like it's Detroit's ball. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oops. There. Don't know if I can rip this with the backing on it, can I? Oh, I should be able to. Just get this a little bit messier. And now she's barking to come back in. Ay, ay, ay. So tell me, how many of you have pets, have puppy dogs that drive you crazy? Like Arbella drives us crazy, drives me crazy. Anyway, I don't know if she drives my brother crazy. Yeah. There. That had a very rough edge, so I wanted to smooth it out with the sticker. There we go. Okay, and ta-da! Now, I did say journaling cards, but because these are so thin, I mean, maybe I can get a couple of journaling cards out of them, but perhaps I can get, oh, I could use it as a belly band. No, it's not long enough. Nope, 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 nope. Put it over here and it'll pull in those colors. We can cut it down. No, we can turn it into a pocket again. We can turn it into a pocket like this and have one down here. Okay, I am going to trim this one down just a hair. It doesn't quite look straight to me, but we're going to do this. We're going to notch it. That definitely is not straight. Dang nabbit. There. There. Okay. Of course, this is a perfectly lovely, well, then it would be upside down. I'm saying this is a perfectly lovely journaling page, but we're going to do this. Something to be said for pockets, right? Pockets, pockets, pockets. Okay. There's one pocket. And then for another pocket, too small, where is that piece of this? We could turn this into a pocket. Might that be a little bit too much? Yes, that's a little bit too much. So let's see if there's anything here. The writing's going in the wrong direction. We have to come up with something else down here for a pocket. We have to come up with something else for pocket down here. Okay, we're going to be thinking about that one. Let's take a look. Let's not forget we have our vintage labels, which are also white, but we can take care of that. Oh, look, it like has that green color in it. Let's see if we can get the garbage off of it. Nope. That looks yucky, 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 yucky. Tap a vintage photo down. Tap of water. And here's that sticker. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Let's try this one now. Oof, got a little bit left here. It's the vintage photo, though. I don't know. Let me just spritz this with water. Maybe I can get that to move around a little bit. All right. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We could put this on there, but then we would have to put something on top of it. We could get out tiny field notes. Because I wet this, maybe I should wait for it to dry before I try doing this. Yeah, I need to wait for it to dry before I do that. Oh my gosh, that dog, she's driving us crazy. And here we have a page number. Not a very big page number, but a page number. Tiny field notes. Tiny bubbles. Maybe I should just have done tiny field notes to begin with, right? Wait a minute. Oof. Now, remember that label is wet, so. Yeah, see that paper is a bit torn right there. That's okay. We can fix that with the washi tape. Oh my goodness. 23 seconds left and it's a tie score. There. All right. There's one. There's one. Oh my goodness. So we have some journaling cards done. Field label. All right, so we have some journaling cards done. Okay, voiceover time again. In an interest to save some time, I'm just going to describe this next portion here. What I'm doing is I've taken those 3 journaling cards that are left over and I am going to adhere them down onto a piece of heavier cardstock so that they can actually be journaling cards, and then we will start decorating them. And now what I'm doing with these journaling cards is I'm going to take some of the dictionary definitions that we have in the little booklets, tear the edges, distress them with some vintage photo, and glue them down onto those cards and chop the corners. Let your imagination run wild. Sometimes it's the only thing that can. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.